A story you'll only see right here on WUSA 9. Tonight, a Stafford County woman is pleading with county leaders to protect her family's history and their final resting place. She says a proposed data center could disturb a centuries-old cemetery where generations of her ancestors are buried, including some who were enslaved.
Data centers and construction projects are booming here in Stafford County, but one 94-year-old resident says she wants developers to put dignity ahead of profit.
Howard go over here, Annie's over here, that's his wife.
They say family is everything.
Show her how I'm kin to her.
Yes, ma'am.
For 94-year-old Dorothy Jackson, that family history spans generations.
We should not disturb the dead.
She's speaking out as a data center, Potomac Creek development, is being proposed on this 99-acre property. Part of that land contains a cemetery dating back to the 1700s, and some fear that the project could require unearthing human remains.
I don't like that idea. I don't think it's right to dig up remains of people who were slaves.
Jackson is a descendant of one of the families buried there.
Emmanuel's story begins as he was a slave in Stafford County.
Her ancestor, Emmanuel Johnson, was enslaved in Stafford, sold to the Deep South, and after emancipation returned to buy land near where he had once been forced to work. Bill Shelton is a fifth-generation Stafford County resident. Members of his family are also buried in the cemetery. He's working with Jackson to preserve it.
She's the one for the job. She is fantastic, a great friend.
If approved by the county, the courts have the final say of what happens to the bodies. In the meantime, they're speaking up in hopes their ancestors can remain undisturbed.
Money isn't everything. Let's look in our hearts. It's wrong to go digging up dead people. We don't need the money that bad.
Right now, a developer is conducting an archaeological study to determine exactly where the bodies are buried and if they could be preserved or moved. That's expected to be determined by October. Reporting in Stafford, I'm Sarah Robinson, WUSA 9.